Okay, this is MB Moose Lover, and I just wanted to quickly point out this video begins in what I call monochrome, which is a setting in my camera. There's three settings. There's night flash, daytime color, and then this, which is like a poor light setting. And the shade in this area, sometimes the camera will screw up, and I was quite disappointed when I saw this bull and it was in this setting. But it's going to switch here real quick. Luckily, these scenes are only 30 seconds recording, and the others are 3 minutes, so it's going to go to color right here quick. I guess the basic premise with this setting is that it'll save your nighttime flash, like your battery power. But I try to put my cameras in spots where they get good light, but a lot of times it just doesn't work out that way. But I love this scene, so let's just see it again. Just check out that stare. Yeah, you also notice maybe when the moose are walking in the leaves here, it sounds a little off on the sound. It's because I had to use a denoise feature in the my editing, just because there's helicopters flying around here while this was recording, so it was really annoying. So if it, but it got rid of it really well, and but just a little bit distorted on the sound. Now you'll notice the swarm of flies around the moose's rear end, and these are called moose flies. And these basically, these flies stay with them pretty well all summer, and they're about the size of a house fly, and they basically lay their eggs in moose feces, and then they just feed off of the moose. And I'm gonna show it here. In the summer, also horse flies, the large ones, and dog flies or deer flies harass the moose relentlessly. But these wounds on the legs are caused by these moose flies, and they basically make lesions and suck blood out of them all summer. But apparently they leave it like an antibiotic, so they don't really get infected. And but I would imagine that this moose has to deal with these all summer. That's why he's got that evil eye. Now this was filmed in late August, and I'm making this video here now. It's in September when I'm editing it, and these bulls in the velvet, but their antlers are pretty well finishing up, and it won't be long here. Right about now, they're going to start shedding this velvet, and be interesting to see what I get for videos after this. I've got quite a few I'm going to be putting on here, and hope to also get out maybe and film some with my regular camera. And this was a pretty good video. It's always great when you get something like this, a little unusual. And these bulls weren't interested in the salt at all. They never seen a salt in their life. They're just hanging around here because the cow's been hanging around here all summer. So they're already starting to feel the rut. And they don't, kind of know what's happening. They're just starting to, these bulls here, I would say these ones are about 3 years old, these bigger ones, and the other ones maybe a yearling, maybe, the older ones may have already gone through the rut, of course, they have, but so they kind of know what's going on, but anyway, yeah, looking forward to fall, and once the season's done here and people are, done moose hunting, then I usually head out to the woods and see if I can get some footage. And of course my trail camera's here too. So hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully a lot more to come later, and be moose lover.